My father, Cecil Franklin, and he graduated from Slater in 1939. He was very, very famous football player. And after he graduated from high school, he went on to play for Morris Brown. And he was a member of the first black, national collegiate football team. He loved playing football. And even in some of the stories that I can remember that he used to tell us about how he would work real hard and how you had to be dedicated to what you wanted to do. And I think one of the reasons I went to college was because of my father loved education. And when he went to Morris Brown, he would have eventually graduated from there, but he was drafted in World War II. But when we moved back to Bristol, he helped out with the team. And he would be on the line trying to coach them and tell them how to kick the ball and how to do this and how to do that. After the war, my father met my mother and they moved to Newark, New Jersey. And while he was there, the Giants national football team came out and they wanted to see how far he could kick the ball because he was famous for being a kicker. Not only could he run touchdowns, he could kick the ball. And I had a couple of cousins who were standing by the side, and they said that he kicked the football the whole length of a city block. Well, right then and there, the Giants wanted to sign him. And he would become probably the first black professional football player. But my mother said no. She did not want to be married to a professional football player. I'm so excited that they are recognizing his ability. And for him to be nominated and placed there, that's something that's everlasting. Even though my father is gone, I call that his melody, his life is his melody, and it's going to linger on with me, with my children, my grandchildren. Because even though my father died when I was 19, he was only in his 40s. So the only thing they know about their grandfather is stories that I tell. And I was only 19 when he died. So now they have this. And they can say, oh, that's my grandfather. And to know that he was so famous as far as the city as being an outstanding black player in 1939. In fact, in October of the 28th of 1939, he played. And they had, according to the newspaper, thousands of fans to come out just to watch him play. Now, can you imagine that in 1939? That's just how famous he was. While he was here in Bristol, he was the first black American that was on the housing, Bristol Housing Authority. He was a member of that. He was a trustee at the church, and he worked at the post office while he was here. And like I said, he died. He was 44 when he died, so he died very young, very young. But he loved his children. He loved his family, which everybody does. But as far as his ability, they're still talking about him being great and how great he was. And as far as the entire section of this country, they said he was one of the best during his time. And that's something that's an honor. And I thank you for allowing him to be able to live on.